recall from when you first met Bernie?
Intimidation, fear. You know, the most powerful man in motorsport, and I was running a Formula 3000 team, a Formula 2 team at the time, which Bernie was, you know, controlling everything, and all the teams wanted a bit more prize money, and they decided to put me into bat as a young team principal to go and ask him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I remember the first phone call I had with him was very abrupt.
How did it go?
It didn't go well.
So
it didn't go well for me.
You call,
I called
he
him
answers.
And I said, Bernie, I'm calling on behalf of all of the teams. We're struggling a little bit financially, and we feel that, you know, it'd be good if you could increase the prize fund just to help us out a little bit. And I think.
Wait, so what did he say?
I began with an F and ended with an off.
Really?
Pretty much. And so, but then he called back a bit later and he said, well, what can you do to make it more exciting? And then we decided we'd introduce a pit stop into the race, and which wasn't happening at the time in Formula 2. And that was my first introduction to him. And so I think because, you know, I stood my ground, I tried to do something that was right, he sort of respected me a little bit for that.
How would you describe him relative to what you would have thought he would have been like?
Well, he was everything that I thought he was going to be like. Went quiet. But then when you get to know the person, he's got the biggest and most extraordinary heart and compassion for the, you know, that I've ever met in a human being. And so there's two sides to him. There's the hard-nosed business, former second-hand car dealer that's made an absolute fortune and built Formula One into what it is. And then there's a guy that, if anybody's in trouble, you know.
How have you seen him really contribute charitably?
Well, when there was a tsunami, he sent a whole load of clothes and money and water and stuff that, you know, that he thought that they would need. And you know, he's such a big-hearted guy. He's got a soft spot for animals. You know, he'll save any animal that he meets or comes across. You know, from whether it's dogs, or he's got a farm in Brazil, a huge cattle range, and not one cow gets slaughtered.
Wow.
So there's like a retirement home out there.
Thank you very much.